Hello everybody, welcome to tonight's stream. And tonight we're going back to Los Angeles, 1947, to a time when everything was a bit more noir, the jazz was cooler or hotter, and everyone wore really good hats, which they don't tend to do nowadays. Oh, and the police were corrupt, and murders were everywhere, and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? We started playing this last night for anybody who is just joining us, and we are right almost at the start of the game. Done the tutorial stuff. We're on our first real case. Traffic, the driver's seat. So Cole Phelps, our hero, for want of a better word at this point in the game, has been promoted to detective, and we've been given our first spot on the traffic desk, which is not like sort of saying there's a queue on Freeway 9. I don't even think they had freeways back then. A little bit of a cutscene. Which I think we probably saw last night.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about.
Oh yeah,
Why
so
couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
yeah, they didn't have freeways then. They're still building them, as you can see from the map there.
It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine. I'm here to learn, Detective. He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there is a way of skipping these cutscenes, so we'll just have to sit through this again. Never mind, I'm sure.
I could spend a little time
Good to
basking
hear.
in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends. Who was
Those
that?
dope fiends.
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars? Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience. What is that supposed to mean? Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. Now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps.
Some of the actors in this will look
Some of
familiar
you
from
guys
various
may know
other things.
Phelps.
The
He's
guy
the cop who broke the jewelry store murder.
speaking now
Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
is an actor I remember, and
If it's all
but
right,
I
close
can't
the door,
remember his name and I
Phelps.
can't remember anything he's from. But he's definitely famous, and he's definitely from some stuff.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps? I did my best, Captain. Why you war?
The facial animation makes it look like they're
with
almost but
everybody's
not quite
favorite
real,
pole,
which does make it a
Stefan
little bit
Burkowski.
freaky.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we are partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna
The
start
inside
you
of the
out with
car
one
and the
case.
outside of the car.
Okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
So we can wander down to the freight depot.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
It's because he's got a good hat.
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Oh, I wish I could afford that. Harry says he'll sing. Only if I guarantee he walks. You're a modest little person with much to be proud.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Yeah, that's me. I'm guessing this is my car. Don't know how he got there before me, but never mind that.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot and the warehouse district.
So there's some open world stuff that you can do in this game.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco.
Some of which is like that stuff that just came through. So we've got like a sort of open world random mission we can respond to, which we're gonna go do.
Early 45 was your first lieutenant. Part of the Okinawa. Was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now you're a goddamn menace.
Those traffic lights had it coming. The cars do handle a little like I would imagine
You single-handedly killed 40
the car of this era would do, like a tank. Heavy, and acceleration and deceleration is sluggish.
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service. Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots. Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job. No one is saying you didn't. I did 6 years as a patrolman. That's the third time.
So Cole Phelps here, endearing himself to his new partner. But yeah, all right.
11 King, go ahead, KGPO.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect is
So okay, let's see if we can
Up on the roof, officer.
mask
He has
gun.
a mask on his face.
And he's got a
He
gun.
shoved past me, but
So,
be careful. I
hence the
saw him bringing a
name.
gun.
Yep, he's a masked gunman, all right. You can tell from the mask and the gun.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
I don't know whether subduing the suspect means I can shoot him. Oh, don't go up the ladder, Cole. Where's he gone? Have I lost him? The red dots. Oh, he's there.
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on?
Come on.
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
Put the weapon down now.
Get me out of here!
Incapacitate meant kill, right? Because I did just shoot him in the head. I hope that was alright.
What are you doing?
Heavens! Jesus Christ!
I don't know whether that was a good thing or not. Well, it says complete. I guess that's all right. Okay, so we're gonna go now to our first crime scene, off to investigate this mysterious vehicle which has been abandoned. It's a PE freight depot. It's 11:12 a.m. in the morning.
That you, Bukowski?
Yes, it is.
Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give him your story and you'll be all right.
I can't tell if that's the guy who was with us in the first case before we got promoted.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped.
I am a bit
If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Okay. So this is a freight depot where they
I'm Officer
depot
Hart.
freight.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped the full Broderick, but no stiffers yet.
I don't know what that means.
We have an owner for the car?
Matthew
Car is
Broderick,
registered
maybe?
to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Let's see if we can find some clues.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
So we got our car. See what's in the boot. Or the trunk, these Americans say. What's this? So...
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Okay. So we bought a live pig. Interesting. Looks like a tyre iron.
Circumstantial.
Yep. Good for changing tyres with though. Anything else in there? There's a lot of blood. Pig blood maybe?
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
I'm gonna have a word with the coroner.
Doc? Detective Phelps.
Doc Dick.
What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
He's not in the trunk of the car.
The blood, the sheer amount of it is puzzling. Not much I can do without a victim.
Have you got a wide shot of the car and its surroundings?
Listen, you know, I've never met, so I'm just going to go ahead and say this once. You don't tell me how to do my job, and I won't tell you how to do yours.
Okay. What's this?
I don't think this is anything.
I don't think that's anything. There's a lot of not thinking this is anything in this game. Cole says, I don't think this is anything, quite a lot. Pair of glasses.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Okay. So a pair of home repaired glasses. And this looks like a wallet. Adrian
32
Block.
years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Symptomatic of the time. There's a couple of things on there, you know, the race, whether he's married or not. What's this?
Happier times, I guess.
I mean, she looks a bit creepy in that, to be honest. She looks like the Joker. This is much further. Again, the music kind of plays until you've found all the clues. Oh, hang on. Over here. Okay, Insta Heat.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
So that name might be a bit familiar if you remember the very start of the game from yesterday. If you don't, it won't.
Gotta be something big, right?
Talk to the
Sir,
guy.
I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Let's ask him a few questions.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
I mean, he seems like he's telling the truth there, doesn't he?
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Okay. Let's ask him whether he knows anything about Adrian
Do
Black.
you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Is he telling the truth? Okay, I believe him.
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Well, he's definitely a bit dodgy there, isn't he?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Okay. There's nothing in the wallet. That's
Found a
about the
steel
pipe.
pipe with blood on it near the car. You know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Yeah, I reckon he's telling the
When you
truth.
saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Okay.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie.
Oh, we got all the questions right, yes.
Anything more from you?
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
So there's still another clue somewhere over here. It's in the glove box, isn't it? Can we open the glove box? Is there a glove box? Did they have glove boxes in these cars at this time? Okay. If they did, we can't open it. We've had the glasses. So we got...
How bad is it? You guys, take your time. No freight rolling through here till we're done. And we're still punching the clock.
Hey, Flatfoot, you looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
I can't climb up the ladder.
going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
There's still something here, though. Oh, what's this over here? Nothing there. Oh, the music stopped now. I could use one of my intuition points to find it out. I've done that. It's a bit annoying when you can't work out.
So what next? Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Yeah, well, I'm not done here. Right. Okay. We will. Okay, I can't actually use one by the look of it. It's a bit annoying. There must have been something else over here. Okay, I don't know. I do not know. I can't find anything else. The game is making it sound like there's something else around here, but I can't see anything. It's really annoying, this is. You know, it's like hunt the thing. Not a big fan of this is where games make me do this, because it's just a bit annoying.
What's going on, Detective? Something bad happened here?
Well, that was good. Right, okay. Right, let's go and tell his wife. I don't think, unless... So we can make our partner drive to the scene of the crime.
Can you drive to this one?
So let's go
Where exactly are we going?
to the address for the guy's wife. So we'll get driven there in style by our chauffeur. Which basically means we skip all the travelling. It's the Black Residence. It's 11:27 a.m. AD.
Let's
Nice
go introduce
oranges.
ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Yeah, and Cole's really good at that.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Okay.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
Like,
I
the
knew
cabin's
something was
full
wrong
of
when he
blood.
didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Okay.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are
Everything.
going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Let's
check the place out.
investigate the Black Residence.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Like the toilet. So here's this guy again, the psychiatrist. We can find a bit more out about him.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's.
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My
Like Brittany.
skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves.
Is that Pfizer, AstraZeneca? I mean, this guy may as well just have shifty bastard written on his forehead, hasn't he?
I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Okay. Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Kavanaugh's Ball. Los Angeles.
Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Okay. So we can call on the telephone. There's definitely a phone over here. Let's give them a ring. It doesn't dial a number.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
It's like Wikipedia, but on the phone. So she said they'd had a new... a new boiler installed by this Insta-Heat company. What's that? Well, there we go. So this looks like...
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago. Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
This looks like a brochure. It's the new automatic glass line gas water heater. Greater heating efficiency costs your hot water costs. Is it combi boiler? Oh, it's got heat seal glass wall insulation. And a Fastmaster instant action auto dial temperature control. Sounds sexy. You know, they can't rust or corrode. They're guaranteed for 10 years. Designed to give. Okay. Much else to find here. Another one of those with more matches missing. Let's go outside. So the side of the house, she said. This looks like it. Ooh. Doesn't look as if it's fitted very well.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Oh, okay, are we going to do some gas maintenance then?
That can't be right.
I mean, I'm probably just as good at plumbing in this as I am in real life. I'm sure I'm not Corgi registered though.
No, that won't work. No use leaving the thing half finished. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Well, that's more than a bit dodgy, isn't it? Where did he put the pig?
I think this is going to help us.
Thanks, Paul. Anything in the shed? There must still be something else in the house worth looking at. Let's go snooping in the bedroom. To my Adrian, lovesick and lonely without you.
This thing gets more and more interesting.
Hurry back, my darling. Nicole. Okay. Is his wife named Nicole? I don't
This must
know.
be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Okay. Another matchbook. Yeah.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
There's nothing else I can do with that. Okay.
I'm all right now, detective.
Nope.
Hey, it's a plane.
Seems irrelevant. Not much help. Optimistic, Cole. Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Again, there must be another clue in here somewhere.
What do you think?
Get a statement from Mrs. Black, but go easy on her. She's had a rough day.
Is there any other clues we haven't found yet? Nothing else around there. I'll just keep walking into the washing up line.
I don't think so.
I'm polishing the silverware.
Don't think this is any use to us. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. This isn't what
There's not going to be anything here, is there? Some bloody cutlery.
maybe.
No. What can I use? I still can't. Okay. Let's have a chat with her. Okay. That's good. She knows where her husband
Tell
is.
you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
Hmm. Okay. Stack.
So you didn't arrange to meet him out at the rail yards?
I've never been near a rail yard in my life.
Well, that's an odd thing to say. Oh, we asked the wrong one there then. Let's ask her about the matchbook.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Okay.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Okay.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
For an alibi.
Come clean with us, Mrs. Black.
Yeah, come clean,
Your husband's
bitch.
missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Let's use our intuition. We'll ask the community. Okay, truth.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well,
It's like
no.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Okay, let's just go
Tell us
with a
about the
photograph.
photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Okay, so we're gonna lie that one.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know. If he intended to leave me, or if it was just a fling, God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Okay.
Was
Let's
your
ask about
husband
the
wearing his
glasses.
glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Right, I think that might be a lie because we know they've been repaired.
That's a lie, Margaret. You know exactly what Perry was wearing because you were there.
You're being flat out ridiculous now. Why don't you show me some proof of where I was supposed to be? If I was there, at least I'd know what happened to him. But I don't, detective. And you might not care. But that is the most terrible feeling.
Okay, I messed that one up then.
Please do, detective.
It's still saying there's no clues around. Oh. Oxidol.
Nothing significant.
What's that?
Doesn't look like anything.
Well, it looks like an iron. Okay. Nothing useful in there whatsoever. Can't go into that. Can I go into that? Okay, right, well, I think we're going to go to this Kavanaugh's ball.
That's the cop in the newspaper.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things have happened.
Let's check the map. So we are going up here. Okay, so yeah. The problem with these open world games is most of the time they're set in America. I'm not going to bother responding to that one. Yeah, so there's a few standard like open world things you can do in this, which do, it has to be said, feel a little bit tacked on. not particularly interesting, but various things to view and collect and see. There's cars to collect, there's landmarks to spot, all that kind of thing. Frank Drebin style will park outside.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Well, that's a bit suspicious, isn't it?
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Everything's fine. Looking for someone? You know Frank Morgan? Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
He just refuses to accompany me to church.
Frank Morgan? Who's asking? Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Yeah, call you jerk off. Well, we know there was a receipt in the back of his car, don't we? Signed by him. I think we're confident.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Okay.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name
I mean, that doesn't really prove he was there, does it?
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Okay.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Haven't really got any. That's doubting.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
Well,
I think that's all.
that worked.
Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
I don't think he does.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
I got drinking to do. You're getting nothing more.
Well, he hasn't really done anything wrong apart from killing a pig. Let's let him go.
That cherry pie was delicious.
We can change our outfit now, so got the sharpshooter, sword of justice. Oh, Chicago lightning is quite cool. Let's give him that one.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. Huh. The type is clever, hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
So as suspected, that was pig's blood in the car and not our missing guy. Who hopefully will be at this apartment in a few seconds. Right out into the sticks here.
Slow down!
Okay. I guess. Do we need to go down there?
Oh, I knew I should have driven.
Yeah, you probably should have done actually. I don't say that at all. Oh, the game can't make its mind up. I tell you what's a thing about old cars which I do kind of miss these days is white wall tyres. They do look quite cool. Oh yeah. Morgan's apartment. It's 12:24 p.m.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
F. Morgan. Apartment 2.
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA.
What a piece of
work. I won't put up
work.
the struggle. Just let me get my things.
Oh.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Why does everyone have to run?
Back here right now.
It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder.
Would you like to slide down a
Black,
drain pipe?
You're
there?
under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Well. So that's, I think, the end of our first case on the traffic desk. The driver's seat. So we did find all the clues. So I don't know why the music didn't stop playing. It's probably a bug. Adrian Black can look forward to his day in court and a beating from the LA press. So we got a distinguished rating for that. We only managed to cause $174 worth of vehicle damage and $205 worth of city damage. So that's pretty good. The consul's car. I always want to say something completely different like they did in Police Squad. The chauffeur's revenge.
Okay, we're gonna better keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
I've got a question.
Better go earn our pathetic wages. Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket. An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
Yeah. Does he mean a Hewlett Packard, like a printer?
Very funny.
Come on, man.
Well, I thought he was mildly amusing at best, to be honest, Phelps. Oh, we should have taken the other car. Never mind. We'll take this one. I like this one. Sorry.
What are you doing? You hear about Adrian? Brought in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back. Women generally show more compassion. What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride. Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Ooh, foreshadowing. This looks like the scene of the crime. It's Jacob's backyard, 2 p.m.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan.
Octavius.
Car's down the alleyway, detective.
Chair.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Oh, that's nice. Let's see if we can find ourselves some clues. So this looks like the car. So it's registered to
the Argentinian embassy.
Yeah, thank you. I was just about to say, Fabs, it's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Blood test came back with enough alcohol to stop an elephant.
No license plate. Okay. So that's the photographer, if you've seen it.
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Okay, so there should have been a flag on the other side then.
I doubt it.
Balls here.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Well, I mean, it might tell you how many calories are in it. Go.
Incidental.
What's this? It's a spanner. Or is it a wrench? Property of
Combination wrench.
jewelers.
Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
I'll be right back in 1 second, just gonna go grab a drink. Okay, sorry about that. This is like a telescope. Probably not. Oh, it's a baseball bat.
Not sure this means much.
You try telling that to the Chicago Cubs. Who's this guy up here?
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here.
The damn
Always
kids.
breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car?
What about the stick?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using
Mexican
the headlights
things.
of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Okay.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Okay, I'm not sure if I quite believe him.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Okay.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
I kind
You
of
look
believe
like
him.
the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Okay. The phone box over here. We can make a call.
Phelps, badge 1247.
This is like multi-factor authentication in the 40s.
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks.
Just have a check, make sure there's nothing else around here. Anything in the boot?
Empty.
The wheel's missing. Well, the tire.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
This woman there or anything?
I don't know why you're doing that, buddy, but I wish you'd stop.
Well, I'm a police officer. Trying to do some policing, dear.
Probably not. It doesn't appear to be connected.
There's not going to be anything in there, is there? Can I ask you anything else? Oh, here we go. Another
What
question.
exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Well, that's a lie.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what I do with license plates? You saying I have them?
Well, they're definitely missing.
Scratching around in that book won't prove nothing. You should show me some respect.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask? Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. Curious what he didn't want us to see?
Yes.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Okay. I mean, that's more than a little dodgy, isn't it?
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Are there any messages for me?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him
A
brought
one,
in?
one, one,
He's
one.
already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am.
Okay.
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station. You can drive. So, where do you want to go?
Let's go to the dealership.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call. This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more and I'm going to go crazy. Not your favorite cases? You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Probably should have just doubted that Jacobs guy rather than accused him of lying.
tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
What a two.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
To the combination wrench cupboard. See, everyone's got great hats.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do.
So, let's play a game of Put the Wrench on the Cupboard. I mean, it has to be said, it's not the most exciting of games I've played.
One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Well, if I had a hammer,
This doesn't pertain to the case.
I mean, I do have a hammer. Oh, what's this?
No good to me. Junk.
Don't mind me.
Not everything here is going to be relevant. I don't think so.
It's just a guy under there not mind me just playing around with stuff.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Okay.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know about this?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
What a guy.
So Valdez was just driving by and he saw the car.
Yeah, something like that. Happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
He looks like he's telling you something.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
Oh, mess both of
Keeping
those
an
up.
eye on you, Dewey. And spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Okay, well, I messed that one up.
You're behind the wheel. Fine. Where are we headed?
Go to Delgado's place.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X. Well, that's clear as mud. Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen. That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
Wait until you make him wear silly glasses.
Talk using color. Look what we have now.
This is KTI Radio.
This game would have come out kind of in the height of modern 3D films before they became unpopular again.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself. I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
Okay, let's have a chat with Mr. Delgado. Gato.
What the hell is this guy doing?
What an accommodation.
A lot of letters here.
Here he is, apartment 3.
Handily, it's the first one.
Yet.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it gonna be
Difficult
when
to
you
tell
go
whether
into
it's the
labor and
suspect
he's not
vehicle from
around?
the scene. Certainly Gabriel's
You are
pride and
wrong
joy.
about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one may see Papa for a very long time.
What have we got here?
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Okay, so we've been here pretty recently.
It doesn't appear to be connected. Circumstantial.
Okay. That's also going to be circumstantial.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Oh, tires.
Looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Diplomatic plates.
Diplomatic license plates.
impressed you've been able to leap over the wall like that.
Doesn't tell me anything.
What is it? Oh, names for the baby.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Oh, look what's there. It's an Argentinian diplomatic flag.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Well,
Don't think this is anything.
but it's the Bible. Okay.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
A customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Gabriel's been in trouble before. He left you here alone to answer for him, and you expect me to believe that his motive was honor?
Please don't yell at me. I've done nothing wrong.
Tell us the
Some of these things are so hard to
Has
work
Gabriel
out.
been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Well, we know that's a lie.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it.
Yeah, we
I don't
went to
know
the
what,
shed.
and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in his shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow.
We will put in a
Okay.
good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last one. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the street.
Okay.
They've been talking about on the radio. Wonder now they're coming in.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right. Where to?
I think we'll go to the street race. But just after the game's saved, I think we're going to leave it there for the evening. I'll pick this up again.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant
In
girlfriend
a
at
day
home
or
while he
so.
goes off to play cards?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel
I'm
of
just going to
laughs.
wait for it to get
Everyone
to the
needs to let
same
off a little
point.
steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
See, Cole is a complete jackass.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Well, maybe we'll do the car chase.
47, requesting assistance at First and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal student race.
Stay on Delgado. Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're called.
Oh.
I've had enough of those to last me a week.
What a jackass.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Take him out. He's getting away.
Always like that bit increase. I'm not going to lose him, but I am trying to drive through an aqueduct, a reservoir thing.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Hitting a red Ford.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Oh.
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Well, I reckon we got him.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
Okay.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
I thought I did it shit, actually, but apparently I did all right. We never got to talk to the guy at the police station. Maybe we should have gone there first. Okay, so we didn't do great there. Okay, yeah, so slightly longer than intended because I had to do that car chase. You can't miss a car chase if you give them the chance to do a car chase. Thank you for watching. I will be back probably playing a bit more of this with our next case on most likely Wednesday, but we shall see. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you soon. Bye.